Welcome to the Talking Habs Live NHL Game Hangout for the Montreal Canadiens. You'll get some play-by-play and commentary. Come on in and join the chat, and let's talk about the game. Go Habs, go! Hey, everybody. I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs. We get your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge. It's been a long day, trade deadline day. Montreal doing well for themselves. Right now, we've got Montreal hosting Boston. Should be a good game. Lehkonen and Kulak been traded away, so they will not be in the lineup tonight. Interesting to see what it'll look like. David Savard's supposed to be back in the lineup to take Kulak's place. So we'll see what it looks like for Montreal. It was a good day overall for Montreal, I thought, at the deadline. So we'll see how it looks and how they respond. And it's Boston in town. Third game of the season against Boston. We'll see what it looks like. I'm hoping to have my partner here, Matt, do some play-by-play today. I'm a little tired, but I'll make it through either way. All right, let's see who's here. I don't know if are there any comments? Daryl Adams. I was shocked they didn't try to get rid of Weber contract and see Petrie traded in the summer. Yeah. They did try to move the Weber contract, he said. It just didn't work out. So Arizona went and picked up, I believe, Brian Little from Winnipeg or something like that. And that's the contract they're going to use for their LTIR money that they wanted to get a player like that. So, yeah. Bay-Bye, I mean, it's starting to look better for the coming seasons. Let's put it that way. Good. I think I have the right game. I thought I have trouble finding the game. It's not my normal spot. I am online. I will be behind most of you guys, unfortunately, so bear with me. Hey, Shy Guy. How's it going? Going to be watching the game also. Going to be a fun one tonight. I hope so. It's Boston. Usually is. We'll see how it looks. I'm hoping for a good game. Montreal's been playing fun hockey, so it'll be a good game either way, just based on that. So we'll see what feed I've got. I hope I don't get the American feed. I think not. I think I got the Canadian feed. Yay! It's in Canada, so I should get a Canadian feed. Yeah, in the Sportsnet feed. Not my favorite place, but it's better than the American feed. Yeah. So, got 7 people in the room. What do you guys think of the, if you weren't in the my pregame, what do you guys think of the, God, I can't get it out. It won't come out. The trade deadline moves by Montreal. Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Oh, okay, Shy Guy, you're Theo. Awesome. Hey, Theo. Oh, God, Ron McLean. My eyes are burning. It's Ron McLean. No, please, no. Babe, yeah, I think they did pretty good considering 4 guys shipped out since Toffoli, right? Toffoli, Sherratt, Kulak. Better look. Kulak, Lehkonen, and Hammond. So 5 guys shipped out. They got a pretty good haul for all that, for those 5 guys. So I thought, yeah, they did well. Some really good returns. Yeah, future's starting to really look solid now. Oh, it's true. Nobody put that Tyler Pitlick in that return with Toffoli. I didn't have that. I don't think it's going to end. I don't think he's going to do much here, but will that be the biggest goal of his life, or will he have bigger in Colorado, Lehkonen? They're showing the Lehkonen goal we were just talking about earlier. I'm trying to figure out what he's saying there. Kyle Bukaskis. You guys aren't in Montreal. So, what do you guys want to talk about? We got about maybe 5 minutes till the puck drop. I just want to listen to Ron McLean as little as possible in my ears, so I'm not putting my headphones on till we get to puck drop. I think usually that's a pretty good approach to having Ron McLean on the TV in front of you. Don't listen. Ugh, God, look at him. Wonder if he feels the hate while he's sitting there doing that. If he feels the hate from everybody. Where are they? They're not in Montreal, that's for sure. Even though Montreal's in the background, but that's not Montreal now. I don't know where the hell they are. It's a Montreal game. Hey, enjoy the game there, Theo. Enjoy it. Yeah, I'm tired, but I'm gonna make it through this one. Should be fun. So Boston's always fun. Usually fun for Boston. And Montreal playing better, so I'm hoping that just makes it even better. Surprise Petrie didn't get traded, but probably can get more for him at the draft day, Jeff. Yeah, either at the draft or in the offseason. I still think Petrie's going to be difficult to move, even at the draft. It's that contract and everything. It's going to be harder to move. But maybe they move him at the draft. Maybe you can package Petrie and some picks and do something to move up or whatever. We shall see. I guess in the pregame we did the guess. I didn't give a guess for the game. I don't know. I kind of feel Boston going to win tonight. So, but it's okay as long as the game's fun, right? That I do kind of expect. It's going to be different. No Kulak, no Lehkonen, and you know that it's not an injury. They're not coming back. It's going to be different. I wonder how the team reacts. Like he's been, both of them been pretty big parts of the team last couple of years for sure. Hey, Roger. Is Arizona playing tonight? I don't think so. There's not a lot of games tonight, so I don't know if I don't think Arizona's playing. It doesn't matter. At worst, if we win tonight, we tie them. It's not. We're still right there at the bottom. It's not. There's nothing to worry about as far as that. So far, the way they've been playing has not really adversely affected where they are. But I don't know. I just feel Boston's gonna, especially with Leckie and Kulak out of the lineup tonight. Obviously gone. Boston. I don't know. Did they lose anybody really significant out of their lineup? I don't think so. So it's going to be a tough game for Montreal, and we'll see how they respond. I have both Swayman and Allen in my fantasy pool, and I didn't like. So I think I said it in the. I don't know when I told you this story. So if you didn't hear it already, so I didn't want to have a win and a loss because that would be a guaranteed win and loss if I play them both. So I left Swayman in, and I put Cam Talbot in in Allen's place. So we'll see if it was the right choice or not. I hope it was. Ryan Bergeron is out. You're right. Patrice Bergeron is not in the game tonight. He's out with an injury or scratched. I'm not sure. I think it's an injury. Jeff, absolutely, they got to move money. Without a doubt, these guys, they got to move some money in the offseason or at the draft. But, yeah, absolutely. You got to figure these guys like Galley, all of them, they're more than likely moving if they can get a deal for them. So the game is underway, by the way. Romy fires from the point. Swayman had to make a nice save. He holds on. So, Jeff, what do you think of Caulfield? Caulfield's play lately. What do you think of our young budding superstar here? I'm very curious as to what you think of him. I said that earlier, just before. Hughes was trying to trade Weber. They were like Arizona was really interested, but they opted for Brian Little from Winnipeg. Backhand save by Allen. Nice hit on Marchand. Now we get some fighting. Yeah. Knocked a living piss out of Marchand. Was that Savard? Like him already. Who knocked him down? Oh, it's Romy. Romy. And get a penalty for that, though. Oh, well. I don't know where Matt is. Can't answer. He should be here. He'll be here any minute. Whatever. I don't know. He'll be here when he show up. So what's that? Cross? That was a cross check? Okay. Almost a minute gone so far in this first. 1-1 are the shots already. Face off to the left of Allen. Laura, who is it? Did he say? I can't see who the player is. Dvorak, yeah. Montreal won the draw, and they fired all the way down. Doesn't matter what he did last year. Jeff, it's what do you think now? Habs fired it down again all the way. A minute 20 left in the power play. Oh, man, the goalie gives it right to Paul Byron, and now he's in the corner with it, and they can't really get anything done with that, but dangerous. Habs break that up, and now in their own end, they get it back out. Petrie dumps her in, and they go to change up, I think. Minute to go in the power play. 2 minutes gone in the period. I realize I'm so far behind. I might not do so much power play-by-play because we're so far behind. But I do ask, let me announce the goals when they come. So if you have to wait for me, wait for me. I appreciate that. A little over 2.5 minutes gone. Power play's got 15 seconds on my clock left. With 3 seconds left, Savard clears it all the way down as the power play finishes. It was a good PK, yep. Oh, man, Hoffman pass almost. I just couldn't get it. Yeah, whatever, Galley. I don't care. Gary Galley, I don't want to hear what he has to say. Not my favorite announcers. Although I like John Bartlett, but I don't like Gary Galley. Come on, Andy. Go get your own dump. That didn't sound right. Weidman shot hits somebody skate in front. 15:35 to go on my clock here in the first. 3-2 are the shots favor Boston. No score. Who are we talking about now, Jeff? Are we still talking about Caulfield? Caulfield's not a liability on D. I don't agree with that. I love Marchand too when he's on his back looking like a little bitch that he is. Or on his knees on the ice. That's when I love Marchand. But of course, you're loud. He's like a hometown boy for you down there. Good takeaway by somebody. I didn't see who that was. Good takeaway. I think it was Sheneman with the takeaway. It was a good one. Six minutes gone in this game on my clock so far. Oh man, what a chance there. Was that Byron? Ah, man. Puck right in the slot, comes right to him, shot. I don't know what happened. It was a save, I guess. How'd this turn over? Evans kicks it out to Pizzetta over to Byron. Byron couldn't bear it. Well, taking the body. I mean, he's 5'7". Caulfield, he's got a great hockey IQ. I think Caulfield he'll be able to handle himself enough that he won't be a liability as much as you think. Anyways, he's an offensive player. He should be out in the other as much as he can in the neutral and offensive zones, and he's dangerous when he's in there and he's got the puck. But I wouldn't say he sucks. Sorry, I don't agree. But we're allowed to disagree. Commercial break, by the way, boys. Somebody give Matty a call. Tell him get his ass in here. I'm the only one with his number, but still. Oh, I shouldn't say I'm the only one. Jeff, text Matt. Tell him to get his ass in here. You must still have his number. Honestly, thought there'd be more people for the game tonight. A little more interest in what's going on, what they look like with, just after the trade deadline. Anyway. Oh, you never had his number? I thought you did. I thought everybody did. Thought everybody had everybody's number. So we're back here, about to face off. I'm not sure where from. To the left of Swayman. Boston wins the draw. Up through the neutral zone. Dumped into Montreal's corner. Wideman into the corner. Takes a big hit. 20 on 20. It's up at the line. Shot! Oh, my God. Boston, the guy couldn't get a stick on it for the second attempt, and it was a wide open net. Woo! Hey, Habination, no worries, buddy. Talk at will. Habs keep it in. Here comes Boston. They dump it and go change up. It's just over 7 minutes gone. A penalty to Boston. Marchand? Yeah. It didn't look like a call. Honestly, I don't know. I got to see this again. Where's the penalty? Where's the penalty? Oh, yeah, that's tripping. What are you talking about? That's tripping, Marchand. Watch where your stick does, dude. Montreal on the power play. A mighty 30.8% power play. Come on, Caulfield. Let's get one. Suzuki with a drive went wide. Habs keep it in, but not for long. Carlos sends it all the way down. Man, I wish I had something that would stay lit. Come on, boys. Come on, get a lane open. Weidman, Drouin, playing pass. No. Drouin, too hard, man. Okay, here they come again. They set up. Armia to the point. Back to Armia. Back to the point. Does he keep it in? Yes. Boston comes out with it. They dump her in and go change up. Well, we'll see about that. It might not be the case there, Jeff. We're already halfway through the first period. Still nothing. We'll see what happens. Montreal's been getting better usually through the game, so we'll see. Power play, 10 seconds left, so it's going to do nothing. What else is new? That's something they've got to improve over the next 2 years. 2-on-1. Oh, a good save on a puck that was knocked out of the air. There you go. That's it. Marchand with the first one, little piece of... Marchand gets the first one. A nice little passing play amongst them. What do you... there you go, Jeff. There's the first one. Marchand, the little weasel. Good save on the tip by Allen, though. And I mean, here, look, what can he do? He had no chance on that, Allen, so I can't blame him. But a good passing, quick pass there to Marchand. And I mean, open net, he's not going to miss that. Elio, I said tons of great. I think it was a great day for Montreal. I like this Barron pickup. Yeah, really good day for Montreal. So, 1-0 Boston. They got 6 shots to Montreal's 3. It's 10:39 left on the clock. On my clock, might differ from where you are. He said Marchand loves playing against Montreal. He sure as hell freaking does. And man, do we hate him, except for Jeff. But man, do we hate him. Darcy, Caulfield's got a better shot than Shutt. That I'm going to say. I don't really think they remind me of each other, except they're both goal scorers. To me, I mean, I don't think they look like each other on the ice. Shutt was bigger, but they're both. I think Caulfield's going to end up as a great goal scorer, and Shutt was a great goal scorer. Yeah, Jeff, I don't know. I think Hughes is pretty good about talking to the players, letting them know what's going on. I don't know that the morale isn't any good, but you might be right. There's a drop off. They lost 2 of their friends that were here, and Hammond, I'm sure, became a friend. So yeah, I mean that's tough. It shouldn't last that long. But I said it too, as they make moves, we're going to get a little weaker for a while. So we'll be back to losing games again, and don't have to worry about where they finish off. They still got they got some good players here still, so there'll still be some really good hockey to go. Caulfield couldn't handle the pass from Savard. I don't think he was expecting it. Under 9 to go in the first. Shutt had a wicked shot. I'm not saying he didn't have a good shot or anything like that. I just said I don't see them as the same type of player. Great offensive players, goal scorers, yes, but stylistically, that's all I meant. Shutt had to have a good shot to score as many goals as he did. Of course, he had to have a great shot. Out. Puck came out. Knew that. Offside. Bruins are out front 1-0. Commercial break. Oh, Bob, no, the question was not asked. I thought they did enough. I'm okay with their moves and what they did at the deadline. I mean, I think different people might have a different answer, but I'm good with what they did. Want a veteran center, number 2 center. Yeah, that would be something good. You really think Letang? Not for listen, Letang's 35. He wants 5 years at like $7 million. I don't think so. I don't think they're going after Letang. Doesn't make sense to me. So no, I don't think that's where they're going in that direction personally for next season. I mean, I think they tank next year in that they're not going to be good enough yet to play themselves out of the bottom. That's what I think. But the season after that, I think all bets are off. I think they'll probably be able to make the playoffs. Ow, burnt my finger. Ow. 15 goals since December 31st for that little rat face. It's a face only a mother could love. A vet on D, I think, is important, yes. A guy to talk to the media. Well, that's going to be the captain's job. I think the captain's going to be, I know we're going to disagree. Nick Suzuki, I think he's going to get it. He'll talk to the media. Will he learn French? I don't know. I hope he just makes up his mind whether he wants to or not and do what he wants to. But I think Nick Suzuki is going to get that. Come on, boys. Let's get a tying goal before the period's up. It's going to be tough for them to win here tonight. They've only got 2 wins. If they don't tie it up by the end of the first, they've only got 2 wins after being behind after the first period. So if they're not leading in the first period or tied, they only have 2 wins. I think that's better said that way. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be Anderson. I think it's going to be Suzuki. Sherratt thinks it's going to be Suzuki. I would figure Sherratt has an insider's knowledge about that. And that's who he thinks it'll be. And that's who I do. I got 6:40 left on my screen in the first. Moonlight, I mean, that's fine. I'm not saying. I just think they will. Sherratt thinks he can handle it as well. I'm going to agree with him. But I mean, I did before I heard what Sherratt said. So, Drew as the captain, no. I'm sorry, I don't see that. Savard tripping. Montreal go on the penalty kill. Darcy, Shutt was he had great instinct. Listen, Steve Shutt was a great hockey player. I mean, on a great team, no doubt, and scored a ton of goals. You don't score a ton of goals like that unless you are a pretty goddamn good hockey player. Jeff, lots of young kids are captains in the NHL, and I think Nick Suzuki's going to be the next one here in Montreal. Okay, Boston power play. Second one of the game, I think they got a goal in the first one. Oh, no? I thought that was a power play goal. I guess not. So they're 0 for 1 with 1 shot on the power play. Oh, yeah, that's right. They didn't score on the power play. They've got a good power play, though, like 24, over 24%. Hall with a quick chance there. Stop Allen. Shot from the point. Wide. Back to the point. Marchand with it. Just down low. Up, back to Marchand. Up to the shot from the high slot. Missed. Montreal sends it down. Pizzetta for captain. A minute 5 left in their power play on my clock. Couple of chances around Allen. Nothing that hit the net, though. But they got control of the puck. They're passing it around. Oh, Montreal broke up a good, nice pass there, but they broke it up, so that was good. Oh. Petrie and Allen just made a stop each. Another stop by Allen on a bad angle shot. Montreal clears it out with 12 seconds now left in the power play on my clock. Jeff, I disagree. I think Caulfield signs an 8-year extension next year. Suzuki money. Bobby, I didn't think everything was going to happen at one time, at one trade deadline. So, I mean, there's the off season and there is next year's trade deadline. The draft, there's plenty of opportunities to make moves yet. There's no need to rush. I think the point is just get the best deal you can. Each time you make a deal, you're going to do fine. Under 3 minutes to go in this period. 11-7 now shots are for Boston. 1-0 Boston. Hey, Larry. Yeah, Lehkonen to Colorado for Justin Barron, defensive prospect, young kid, 20 years old. Really solid pick up. Solid. I mean, really solid. And they got a draft pick as well. It was a good day for Montreal. Moonlight, yeah, I mean, something like that. Yeah, 8 years, something similar to, probably a little less than Nick. Yeah, around 7, a little over 7. I think that's right. Now, that's obviously has a good start to next year. Oh, Anderson! Good shot. Save by, I don't know who's in it, Swayman. Yeah, I mean, he's going to have a good start for next season, but I think he will. I don't see why he wouldn't. And, yeah, I think that's about right. Yeah. And he's got his ELC expired. So his last year of ELC, I think, is next season. So they're going to want to sign him, as soon as there's a year when that number, when it hits that part where they can sign him. They're allowed to sign him when there's less than a year left on the deal. I believe that's what it is. Yeah, I fully expect that. No, I don't expect him to bolt. I don't expect him to take a bridge deal for like 3, 4, or 5. I don't expect that. If he does take a bridge deal, yeah, I think maybe Jeff would be right. So we'll see. I mean, it's not set in stone yet, but I think he'll take an 8-year deal. When you're making that kind of money and you're happy playing on the team you're playing for, it doesn't really matter where it is, right? As long as you're happy with the taxes and the situation, I think for his first deal, yeah, I think he'd be happy. So we'll see what he signs for. We'll see if he tries to make it a 5-year deal or he goes with 7 or 8 years. And that'll probably give you a hint, right? But I feel he'll go 8 years, but we'll see. And they're just coming back here, waiting for a face-off. There's the Anderson shot. Come on, boys. Let's try to tie it up here. Icing. Icing against Montreal. Imagine naming your kid Emerance. That's a different name. .130 on my clock left in this period. Harris isn't really officially in our prospect pool yet, but yeah, I mean, we got some good guys coming up the pipeline. Under a minute. Come on. Come on. Okay, under a minute. Way under a minute to go. Dvorak snapshot as he's falling. Save Swayman. And he hangs on. Moonlight Barron's going to be a good he's going to be a good prospect. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I really like to pick up. I'd only kind of heard of him before, didn't know a lot about him, but GGR Jeff sent me a couple things I watched, and this looks like a really real good potential to become like a steal almost in the end. Although, from what I understand, also, right, Avs have some really good defensive prospects. Barron apparently was their top one, but they had so many guys behind them that they could make this move. And Montreal was demanding a good payback, a good return, and they got it. Oh, how did he miss that? That was Pidlick. Oh, man. That was a good chance there. Jeff says Barron's big, skates like Jesus. I think he means Mick Jesus, or just if Jesus could skate and can shoot. He has holes, but they're coachable. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, he's not perfect. He's a rough diamond right now, but he's only 20. He's only 20. This kid's got such big potential. So a really solid pickup here by Montreal for that kid. Plus getting a draft pick as well. He has the things you can't teach. You meant there, Jeff, size and speed. And he does. His skating is supposed to be excellent. NHL caliber skating, NHL caliber shot already. And that was last year. Jeff corrected himself. And he's a right D, yep. Right. He could be the guy that does replace Petrie down the line. So yeah, I think it was a good trade. You know, if we got to lose Lehkonen, damn good trade. Lehkonen goes on to Colorado. Listen, a great opportunity for Lehkonen to win a cup this year, right? Looks like Lehkonen's going to get himself back into I would think an extended playoff race. Whether they go all the way or not, I don't know. But 2 years in a row for Lehkonen. Mayu reminds you of Robinson. Yeah, well, that's pretty. I don't know if I would say that. I haven't watched him enough to know. Jeff, they're probably going to get one. If Edmondson is there. He's on the left side though. They're going to have somebody in there as a veteran. I can't see them trading Savard. So if Savard is going to be there, I think Edmondson's going to stay too. So they're your veterans. Moonlight, yeah, that was a win-win trade. I agree with that. On the surface of it right now, right? That's a win-win trade. If Barron does not pan out, then it's not. So, but right now on the surface, you got to figure that's a win-win trade. Definitely a win for Colorado, I think. I think it'll be for Montreal in the end. Yeah, Jeff, but he's okay on either side, and he said he plays either side. According to him, he's fine on either side. He doesn't care which side. But you might be right that the left side's better for him because he's left side defenseman. Anyways, that'll get worked out, right? For next season. This year, it doesn't really matter. And I don't think there's any harm coming to Romanov's development because he is used to playing both sides. So, can they buy him out? No, buying him out right now with 3 years left, that's too expensive. And I don't mean the money that's going to cost Molson. It's too expensive a cap hit next year if they buy him out. So Lehkonen, Armia's not getting bought out. They'll have all summer and the draft and all that to try to move him. Maybe they will be able to. I think they will be. So we'll just see if they really are going to be able to move him. Yeah, Darcy. Yeah, we know Mayu is he's got potential. Oh, Emerance is a girl. That makes more sense. Okay, so what kind of a name is that for a boy? A goalie, all whatever you can't tell. That makes more sense though. A name Emerance. Never heard that as a name for anybody. Never mind girl or boy, but young woman. I mean, she's not a girl. She's definitely older than a little girl. Bob, that's fine as long if he's here and he's a top 6, I'm fine with that because they got him and then they got a draft pick. That's it was a good deal. Put Barron in with Gooley, Romy, Harris, Norlander, Clegg, Struble, Mayu. Even if only half of them pan out, that's 4 out of 8 guys who project to be solid everyday NHL defensemen or better, Romy included. Absolutely, and that's a good point because they're not all going to pan out, or at the very least, they're not all going to pan out and be here at the same time. That won't happen. But yeah, imagine getting 4 out of 8 of those guys as solid NHL defensemen. Wow, it's pretty solid. Did they say solid? I said solid. I like to say solid. Hey, Logan, how long until Barron is a full-time NHLer? He's only 20, so I don't know. Next year, the year after, I would say within that time frame. Jeff is agreeing with me, but going 2-3 years. He's only 20, so as a defenseman, 22 or 23, that's a good spot where you got to, or age where you got to figure he'll make the jump. But he's really promising. He's already played 3 games for Colorado this year. So, yeah. So next year, the year after, I figure 1 to 2 then. Sounds more like it. Text messages between your family. Is that private or are you able to share it with us? Come on, Tara. Really? Private. It's with her family. Of course it's damn private. That sounds about right, Luca. Yeah. Luca says Barron's playing well in the AHL. So maybe 1 year in Laval and see where he's at. And maybe give him a shot at the 2023-2024 training camp. That sounds about right, I would think. What time are we? We should be close to getting back. Yeah, probably another few minutes, 5 minutes, and we'll be back. Add the game. Good thumbs up if you're having a good time. Appreciate that. I don't know how many thumbs ups we got so far because I don't see it, but let's see how many we can get. If Petrie's gone over the summer, they only have Savard and the right D. Barron and Mayu are really good RD prospects. LD is or has a bunch. Yeah. Yeah. And we don't know what other moves there are going to happen, right? We don't know. This is what's now. Believe me, there's going to be more and changes to that and all that. So, last player Montreal took their time with was Suzuki, and that's working out. So I say keep doing that. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I agree. I mean, as needed, right? They didn't take their time once. Oh, you're saying once they're here? Yes. Yeah, I agree. Listen, with Caulfield, I mean, come on. Caulfield's playing fantastic. I don't think you have to take your time with him. Let him play. He's handling the ice time, and he's thriving. I mean, as is Suzuki. I mean, I haven't changed on Suzuki's my favorite player still, but now I've got Suzuki and Caulfield. But Suzuki's still, man, Suzuki, what an intelligent player. What a sniper. I mean, it's got an underrated shot and just great vision out there. I love Suzuki. Yeah, but Larry, Bergevin got us Suzuki too, so you got that was a good deal. They left Suzuki in Laval the extra year. Jeff, Suzuki never played Laval. Not a minute in Laval. So you must be thinking of somebody else. Suzuki made the jump from junior to the NHL. Yeah, Hughes is pretty confident. I'm going to go with that as well, Luca, and say if he, I don't see why I don't think he's lying to us. There's a reason. We know the history there. There's a reason why. I'm sure that's why he's confident. And yeah, I think you're right. You got to add, but Harris isn't here yet. So I still say adding him is still a little premature, but he should be here. Yes, Gouli. I think Gouli and Barron were a pair somewhere. I heard that somewhere. So I think you might be right. GGR. He got cut his first training camp and sent back to Guelph. But he never played in Laval. Oh yeah, X3. You're down at the Habs game. Awesome, man. How is it down there? Good atmosphere. Chris, no, I think Harris is an RD as a righty. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Maybe you're thinking of Struble. Struble might be a lefty. I mean, a good assumption, Jeff, but no, he did not. Not a second in Laval. He didn't develop. I mean, not with Vegas. With Vegas, he never made it to Vegas. He went from junior to Montreal. Very loud at the Bell Center and fun. And when the Rat has the puck, everybody boos. Yeah, I heard that. Anyway, very well. Wait, masks are required down there, so yeah, not as brave, but everyone knows me. You don't know who you're sitting next to. That's all I say. But I mean, listen, brave on you. I wouldn't do it right now, but everybody to them makes their choices right now, right? That's how we working. And as good with that as long as nobody bugs me about my choices. Looking at the future captain of Montreal Canadiens. The only thing with Suzuki is I wish he'd be more or less cliched in his answers. He does give typical hockey cliche answers. That's my only complaint. Paper. Bob, but he was talking about okay, so I think you might be right, but he was talking about Laval, so we'll go that far. But still, that game with Chicago Wolves, I mean, that's not, he didn't do anything. One game. If the Habs draft right, they would be smart to give him one more junior year in Kingston, but because he is the first overall pick, they'll rush him and not want to bite the bullet and send him down. Maybe not with this management group, though. Maybe not. You might be wrong there, but typically you're probably right. But they are outside the boxers, and I don't mean that as underwear, right? Outside the box. Yeah. All right, and I think they might. Maybe they'll do it differently and do exactly that and give him a little more chance and to develop. Besides, if you're trying to go for the first round, if you want to get that first overall pick the next year, you might not want Wright to start next season if that's the case. The top 2 picks this year never played in the NHL. Oh, you're right. The last, okay. It's possible. I don't think anything's wrong with that. I don't think anything wrong with that. I wonder who will go 1-2. Should be right. Who'll go 2? Who will go 2? Luca, who do you think will go second overall if Wright goes first? At this point, I know it's still a bit early to tell, but who do you think? I wonder if I'm going to have to close my window. What do we at? 0. Anyway, I'm dressed okay. It's starting to get cold, though. I got my window open a bit. But Jeff, I think still the next training camp will tell, right? If they just kill it in training camp, it's right. But yeah, I think you're probably right, though. And they're talking about Suzuki and starting to speak up more in the room and starting to take more of a leadership role, and that's good to hear. Face off in the second period, won by Montreal. See what kind of second period Montreal has. They've had some good second periods. Yeah, I'm leaning on Slafkovsky, but you might be right, depending on team. That makes sense. Although you should go for best player available no matter what you are, but maybe up at the top it's a little different, right? In the first few picks, where the kid may play right away or at least quicker anyway. So we got a little over a minute gone in this second so far. I really hope if Montreal doesn't get right, I would like to see Slafkovsky. I'm leaning towards him right now as the guy that I like after Wright. So Almost 2 minutes gone. Anderson! They can't get a shot away. Taylor Hall. Shot doesn't get through. I don't know enough about Savoie, so I guess he's not as huge. He's not a big guy. Who do you think? Hang on a sec. Where is it? Who do you think has more disappointed today, Petrie or his wife? Uh, yeah, probably his wife. Hey, Matt, how you doing?
I'm exhausted.
So why didn't you just take the night off?
I figured I'd pop in for the last 2 periods.
So yeah, you can handle the play-by-play. I'm good with that.
Yeah, I have to fucking watch the game on Nesson though, so I muted the TV. I'm not listening to Jack Edwards.
Oh, okay. So don't worry about play-by-play because we're really behind.
I'm
And
gonna
kind
be
of
way
affects
ahead.
how.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's just watch the game and talk and don't worry about it.
Yeah,
We'll do commentary.
I'm like super stoked about the D-man that we got from Colorado.
Yeah. I mean, everybody
He looks
is.
friggin' like sick, like the puck mover that we've needed.
Yeah.
Like he looks like he's gonna be a stud.
Oh,
I didn't know he played with Caden Gooley too.
Yes,
They might have some chemistry together still. That's sweet.
Might have even had a little bit of a reason they went after him, right?
Yeah.
You know?
No, 100%.
Oh, somebody. Big hit by Pizzetta. It was Pizzetta that gave the hit. What's the time you got on your
15:54.
Oh, you're ahead of me.
Oh wait, because I have to watch it on Nesson. It's gonna be blacked out on
Yeah, you're ahead of me by about 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, best
my God, Pizzetta smoked Macros look there.
Let's just we'll just comment on the game and shit. Oh, I thought that first shot actually got through there. Big hit on, oh man, Grizzolchik?
Grizzly.
Is that Grizzlick? Grizzly Bear. Grizzly Adams, that's what we'll call him. Grizzly Adams. This is a bit of a better game.
Oh!
Like Montreal's keeping themselves in this game better than I would have thought, actually. So.
Oh God, is that David Savard?
Yeah, Savard's back.
Oh God. What?
Wait, I'm not there yet.
Oh, you're gonna see it in a minute, but we should have a fucking penalty shot.
Okay, wait. How far? I thought I wasn't this far behind you. How is that not a penalty? What?
That's what I said.
Not even a call. Nothing.
Terrible.
I gotta see that again.
Oh, Brett Marchand, take a seat, you bum. To me, on that breakaway, Devo looked like he got molested.
Was Drouin?
Or Drouin. Whoever it was looked like they got friggin' like mugged.
Even Drew, he was pointing at, looking at the rest.
Yeah, it was a hook. Clear hook.
Finally, a whistle.
He's got a stick on the hands. How is that not a
I haven't
call?
seen it again. They're not going to show that. No. Here. I don't know. Maybe that's not a penalty.
I mean, it wasn't like as egregious, but
he
like
definitely
still,
didn't mug him.
On the hands, but
he didn't mug him. Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty close. I don't know. He didn't mug him. Not as bad as I would have thought anyway. So maybe not such a bad non-call. Let's put it. Come on, Suzuki.
So what do you say when Caulfield's ready for his extension? They just give him a blank check.
No, he'll make less than Suzuki, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, still, like, they should, like
7.2, 7.5, somewhere in between 7 and 7.5, 8 years. That's what I think.
Yeah, I mean, he deserves it. Like, like totally worth it. Like, let's be real. Speaking of Cole Caulfield.
Jeff, I agree. Pizzetta, I hope they sign Pizzetta.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing, man?
I think he's earned a contract.
Yeah, no, Pizzetta, absolutely.
Maybe like a 2-year, first year, 2-way, second year, not. Sort of like how Evans got his first deal.
God, I hope we get Shane Wright so bad. Like, Suzuki, Wright, Evans down the middle isn't bad at all.
Hey, Boozer. Jeff, I think you kind of a little bit less just for the pecking order. Is why I say that. But it'll be in the ballpark.
Oh, yeah. But well deserved. Like, I don't think anybody would get mad.
No.
No, like he deserves
as long as he's producing. Are you kidding? No way.
And I think you're spot on too with what you said the other night. Like if St. Louis was the coach at the beginning of the year, like Caulfield would probably have about 60 points.
Yeah. I mean, as it is, I predicted 52 for him for the whole season. As it is, he still might get that after having that horrible start.
And Suzuki's got, still trending up in points. He's got more points than he's had before.
He's trending towards 70 right now. It looks like 70, somewhere right around 70.
They're basically kind of what we penciled them in for
at
the beginning of the year.
I had Suzuki, I think, 75.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be a little under that, but not that far. And I had originally Caulfield at 52. Caulfield might have hit my actual original guess, but I wouldn't have thought it would take him after 40 games of scoring, 30 games of getting nothing, and still have a chance to hit the number I gave. There's no way I would have thought that. Not in his rookie year. Imagine all year under Marty, the numbers he would have put up in the Calder race, he would have been alone.
Oh, it wouldn't have been close. Like, let's be real. It just wouldn't have been close.
He would have been 10 to 20 points ahead of the other guys by the end. I think. But I do have rose-colored glasses for Caulfield. I just love that kid. And he's Suzuki,
so
too.
Dude, the two of them are so friggin' good together. Like, it's just not fair.
Yeah, that's a good duo. They're going to be together for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
BL, I agree. Let's see what he does starting next year. And they're not going to sign him until they have to. They can only sign him when it's a year. He passes the 1-year point to the end of his deal, then they can sign him. You might wait a little bit after that and make sure that
it's not having a drop off. Last year on his ELC, right? Because they burnt the first year.
Yeah, so you can sign him when there's less than just under a year left for the contract end. So we'll see.
Yeah, so I mean, more than likely, some point next season he'll get the extension. I mean, you gotta lock him up. You can't.
You gotta.
You gotta.
Yeah, Luka, you're gonna be right there too. Susie's gonna get right there. I mean, as long as they keep up this pace, still 20 games to go. It's there. You know, it's not easy.
Oh my God, he did something.
Wait, give me time. Give me time. Where is it?
He actually did something.
Hang on. Savard scores! What a beautiful backhand. He dangles his way in. Wow. And you know, not the first time. He scored a goal similar to that earlier in the season.
That's fun. How do you let Savard do that, though?
Denny Savard. He looked like Denny Savard there a bit. Jeff, you had 68 for Suzuki. Well, you're going to 68. I think he was the other day. He was right on the nose or on pace for 69. So nice. I think he's going to be in somewhere in between 68 and 72 for Suzuki. That's my guess. Moonlight, yeah. No, you're right. And yeah. I just don't expect he's going to be worse next year. I don't know. I think he's going to be good.
Well, I think Suzuki's going to keep trending up. I really do. I mean, even in a year like this, the fact that he's still producing more, you know, it's...
Yeah. Suzuki and both Caulfield, too. There's good players, and they're going to be point producers. David Savard revenge tour. I'm back, MFers.
Oh! Yeah, Brandon Carlos scored himself into the net.
Brandon Carlos into the net? It's only 1 point when it's a player that scores himself into the net. Boom, into his own net. It's an own goal. That's a big goal for Savard. His first game back. Nice backhand, man. He really caught that. Oh, yeah, Luka, I think 25. Definitely realistic for Suzuki on a regular basis, yeah.
I think Anderson's going to end up hitting 20 goals. I think he's going to probably hit 2020.
Yeah.
Which is, again, I mean, that's pretty much what we penciled him in for.
Tario, good point. Yep. Come on, boys, let's go get one.
I mean, and honestly, that could very well be I can't think of his name right now, but the guy we got from Colorado.
Barron, Justin
Barron, yeah. I mean, it could very well be him.
Could be. I don't know enough about him to know if he's a quarterback type for the power play, but I mean, why not?
I watched some highlights of his from Halifax and in the AHL this year, and
yeah,
man, his on ice vision is spectacular.
Yeah, and those kids got some tools. He's 20, so he's still rough, but he's got some tools. There's going to be, of all these young, like Luca had said earlier, we're going to get some, a serious number of these guys right? You got to figure about half of them should hit. That's 3, 4, 5 young, good, solid defensemen of different types coming up in the next 2 years, 3 years.
I mean, I don't think it really is even a stretch to say that Gooley might crack the team next year.
I was saying that earlier.
I don't think it's a stretch at all. I think there's a good chance he might crack.
I think there's a possibility. Yep.
I love Gooley. I think he's going to be a stud.
He's a defenseman, so that's not a sure bet, but I think it's a possibility. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's better than a few defenders that we have up here right now.
Well, yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
I think so too. BL though, Petrie probably won't be here. That's the thing. So we need some more. We need some of these young guys to be puck moving defensemen, and we've got to find a quarterback in there. Because I don't think Weidman's here next year.
No, I think he's gone.
Hey, Francis, awesome. Thank you.
Fortunately, David Savard will still be here unless.
Larry, they don't have to get it off ASAP. No worries. I don't think St. Louis is going anywhere. He loves Montreal. It was his team growing up. This is his dream job. He's not going to bolt for somewhere else.
Oh, well, the camera's broken.
Is there? I don't see a camera.
Oh, you
broken.
see it in a second. The camera in the net.
Oh, well, yeah. They just ran the net.
But I mean, like, if Petrie gets traded, Weidman is gone. Like, that's why I can potentially see Gooley cracking the team, especially with how we played in the. Again, I know it was preseason, but I mean that's the reason you play preseason games. I mean, I thought he was arguably like our best defenseman in the preseason. Like I thought he really was.
Oh yeah. Jeff, I don't agree with you at all on what you just said there. Yeah, I don't think the reason he was shitty at the beginning of the year was because he was beaten up from the playoffs and he was a shitty coach. Shitty coach didn't let him off the leash. And I don't know that it's gun shy. I think he didn't want to make mistakes so that the coach would sit him. He wanted the minutes. So no, I don't agree with you on what you said there, I have to say.
What's up, C-Mac?
Hey, C-Mac. Barron's penciled in to go to Boston University. Well, that's interesting. Jeff, I think St. Louis coaching is going to evolve over the next few years. And I think he kind of said something similar to what you're just saying there already for next season.
Got a boatload of draft picks, too. In 2 very deep drafts.
Score is tied 1-1, C-Mac. Midway through the second. $8:15 to go on my clock. They're just facing off now. That's funny, C-Mac. You get blacked out and you move closer. Teresa, you talking about me? I was traded but reacquired. I wish the Habs would acquire me. No, I was never traded. Can't be traded. I'm the only person on the team. No, I'm sorry. I don't mean that, Matt, but I'm saying from here. I shouldn't say that. I take that back. I think like that too often. No,
Is there an
Matt would
opt-out
get
clause in my
Matt.
contract? Hold on.
I'm the only one that has to be here. Matt could get traded, not me. I'm not trading Matt, so it didn't happen.
The price would be too high.
Yeah, price would be too high.
Yeah. The next 10 years of first-round picks plus an elite prospect.
Jesus, that's a high price.
Ooh, that's close. Whoa. But no, I honestly, like, out of all the teams in the NHL, I mean, I think we have to have probably the best, like, prospect pool of defensemen.
And it's a hell of a good-looking prospect pool.
I mean, it really is.
Oh! Quick chance there for Frederick, I think they said it was. Save Allen.
Oh! Suzuki, very nearly. And someone's going somewhere for something. It's going to be a Bruins penalty. Habs the power play. Grizzly, 2 minutes interference.
Suzuki. That far behind you. I was at. Oh, yeah, I see the Suzuki chance. I'm so far behind you.
Yeah, that's a good call. Grizzly slashed him. Slashed the stick out of his hands.
Jeff, yeah. I mean, next, like, I think he said that already. Next season will be a little different. This year is just about playing and having fun and starting to teach them the stuff he wants to start teaching them. So, yeah, he says he's got a lot of stuff to teach these guys. I don't know so much about a system, but he is going to have some sort of a system in place for, yeah, I think. But not like a rigid system.
Oh! Hoffman just missed. Oh! And they're getting chances.
Ah. Come on. And they're moving the puck around well, but that was a good chance there. That's probably the Hoffman chance. I'm so far behind.
Yeah, Luka, 100%.
From what I got from his opening press conference, he has concepts, but that's for the best players on the team. I think next year he's going to bring in more of a what's the word I want to look for? A structured system for the whole team in general, and the best players are going to be doing more reads and reacting to that, Whereas some of the other players, I mean, it's going to be somewhat of a structured system still. So,
Yeah.
so that concepts thing, from what I gathered, was more for the better players and not the average players. He said, good players make good reads. So stock the team with good players and everybody can play off that same system. Bob Cannon, you were the player to be named later, and I don't get that. So we're down around, what, 3 minutes for you guys that are ahead of me in the second? Because I got 3:35 on my phone. Well, I got 3:35 on mine. I don't think I'm supposed to be I'm way behind you guys. So I can't be that you're the same as I have.
I'm at 3:14 right now. Loose. Oh.
Yeah, I got 3:35. 33, 32, 31. 30. Savard could not get the shot away. It was a real weak shot. Too bad. Oh, I'm watching online right now. I'm on NHL 66 because I'm actually thinking of that. I'm gonna check to see if where I usually get it is available. It wasn't available, so give me a sec here. Maybe it'll work out better. I don't know what that's about. Hockey, Boston, Montreal. Wow, where's my space? My place? Nope, didn't come up tonight. Don't know why. That's really weird. I usually watch it on sports streams, and they just don't have anything tonight.
My mom texted me, "Go Bruins."
Go Bruins. Yeah, it's too bad. Oh well. Would have been nice if it was better. Not much I can do. Let's see. So maybe I can get it. I'm going to just refresh here to see if I can get a little bit sped up. So we'll see. I just did that. Let's see. Okay, Bob, I get it. And I don't know why. Who was it? Teresa was saying that I was traded and reacquired. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, I've tried Volakit, C-Mac. I don't like it.
Oh, like a block. Uh-oh.
Come on. Beba, yeah, they're going to be spoilers, I think, this season. You're right. So we got mine clock saying 2:10 left. I am going to take a pee break for a second. I'm going to shut my camera. I'll be right back. Matt, I'm leaving you in trusty hands of Matt. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta shut that.
Ooh. Oh. Ah. Oh, good stop. Another good stop. I'm for Boston, C-Mac. Funny enough. Caulfield. Shooting. Stop by Swayman. Oh my god. Oh, nope. Swayman. Shit! Whoa, that was scary. Yeah, I am. Habs to the PK. That's a little soft. I don't agree with that call. Good clear. That's pretty cool to see, Mac. I mean, there's some in the crowd, too. Oh, good stop. Oh, another stop. Wow, Jake Allen with a robbery on Brad Marchand. Very nice.
Wow, what a way to end that period.
Did you just see that stop?
Yeah, nice. Really nice way to end that period.
Very
the light
nice.
did come on. The green light came on.
If it went in, it would have counted. It went on after Allen made the save.
Yeah, there's no doubt. It was in his glove, so. That would have counted if he didn't snag it. But he snagged it, so it didn't count, idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Every shot would have counted if he didn't save it.
You said the green light was on, but the light went on like probably a second and a half after he made the stop.
I know. Besides, it's a red light for the goal, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Who's in Charlottetown? Matt's not in Charlottetown. Charlottetown's PEI. Does Matt sound like he's from PEI, though? I'm curious. You can tell by his accent, man, where he's from. Larry, I don't think that's why, but I think they're hedging their bets on price just in case. So that's why they didn't move Allen. Plus, they did move Hammond. So you just now you have only Monty and Allen. So, but I said yesterday I didn't think they were going to move him, and in the video I wasn't sure, but I was leaning towards they wouldn't, and I was right. That was a bigger cough than normal. Well, just dropped. Third time my chair did this for me. Hasn't done it in a while. I need a new chair. Hopefully I'll be getting one soon. I hate when that happens.
How are your knees feeling?
Not too bad. Okay today. I mean, in general, not so bad.
That's good.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
But, I'm going to need new knees, knee replacement. What are you going to do? Who knows when the hell I'll get that? Wait. So Bob McKenzie still has Shane Wright at number 1 for this draft, but the gap has narrowed between 1 and 3. Shane Wright is currently 11th in scoring in the OLH, the OHL. McKenzie said Wright has to do more. He has to do more. Well, we'll see. I agree. I think it could be. It might not be Wright as the consensus number 1 pick when the draft gets here.
I mean, regardless, like if we're 1, 2, or 3, we're still gonna, get a stab at a really, really good player. So I'm excited.
Sad that Price will probably play another game. Really, I'm surprised. Browns.
Probably the only person that feels that way.
No, definitely not. There's other people that definitely want him gone. Yeah. Slavkovsky, C-Mac. That's kind of if it's not right, I hope it's Slavkovsky that we get.
Where's he playing though? That might be an issue.
Slavkovsky?
Yeah.
No, I don't think there's an issue where he's playing. And besides, he's Slovakian, so.
No, but if he's playing in the K, is he playing
he's
in the
not
KHL?
In the K. He's not in the K.
I was gonna say that. Well, I know he's Slovakian, but if he was in the KHL, that would be a problem.
No, I'm pretty sure he's playing in North America. I'm pretty sure.
Good.
With the D that they've got, though, Chris Hansen there, I mean, why? I don't think they're going to reach out for a D at the draft early like that. I don't think so.
Yeah, there's really.
I don't think so.
Yeah, there's really no need to.
Yeah, no, I think they're going for a forward at the draft. Best forward available. Well, if they get a high pick like that, it's going to be targeted. Well, that's nice for Kulak. He called his dad, and his dad was really happy that he's coming home to play for the Oilers. I mean, that's a nice story.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be tough.
Mm-hmm.
That, to be traded like that.
The return wasn't terrible, though.
I heard him say born in vagina. Aren't we all? My lungs are taking a beating tonight. Some nights. Oh, where did I go? I wanted to read something. Where did it go? If Price and Allen are in good health next year, they will probably make a run in the playoffs. If Price is healthy next year, and they know he's going to be, I think Allen gets moved during preseason, something like that at the training camp. So I kind of don't see them going into next season, both Price and Allen.
No, I mean, I think Montembeau's kind of earned his shot at least as a backup.
I know Jeff would disagree because Jeff says he talked to was it something about talking with their coaches, or he knows a coach or something. His junior coaches say he's not an NHL goalie. I don't know. I don't know why I grabbed a Kleenex. It's not what I want to do. I want to cough. Yeah, okay. No, I don't need to hear it. I know I'm coughing a lot today. Need another center. Yeah, I could see them. I heard that. I mean, they're probably going to go after some centers at the draft. I was reading that, or I heard that somewhere.
No, yeah, he's playing in Slavkovsky's playing in
North America, right?
No, he's in Finland.
Oh, he's in Finland. Well, that's fine.
Yeah, that's some league is not a bad league. That's good.
Why not flip the first rounder for Lafreniere? Well, because Lafreniere is probably not available. That would be one good reason why. BL says he'll probably stay in Slovakia, but he's not playing in Slovakia, is he?
He was MVP of the Olympic tournament and in the leading score.
Yes. Good talent, that kid. I'd be very happy with Slavkovsky.
Oh yeah. No, me too.
Oh, right, Liga. That's where he's playing.
Yep.
BL and Habination. I doubt Lafreniere is available. So, I mean, it's nice to say, but you know,
Laffy Taffy.
Where am I? Grimes, see, good point, right? A healthy Price Allen, and you're maybe not going for Bedard next year.
Mm-hmm. I mean, unless the first round pick unless the Panthers just completely flub. Wouldn't that be something? And it would Slavkovsky this year and Connor Bedard next year.
Yeah, that would be great.
That'd be insane.
Where am I? If you cannot move Price, maybe he could play 30 games per year for the next 3 seasons. Healthy Price will play 50-plus games.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, C-Mac. His contract kind of makes him also untradeable.
Happy Nation, I don't know that the Rangers said that. I read yesterday, Herb Brooks, the writer, Brooks, writer in New York, he said that anybody thinking that Lafreniere is available is crazy. and Lafreniere is not available. I mean, do I know for sure? I don't, but I don't think he's available. I personally did not see anything that
Oh,
said the
wow.
Rangers said he's available, so I don't know.
The Bruins intermission is showing highlights from Von Colmeyer.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Now Jeff says he thinks they'll keep all three goalies. I mean, they may if they're not. That's only if like if Price comes back solid and all that, they're confident he's going to be solid. His health is good. Maybe not, but I think if there's any question about Price, I think you're right. That's the whole thing, and that's why they're hanging on to Allen and didn't try to move him at the trade deadline was because of the unknown about Price. So you may be right in that's how it turns out, right? Right? I said right enough, eh? They can't trade the Price contract because Carey Price has a no movement clause and he doesn't want to be traded, and it's up to him. Yeah, so they can't trade it. That's right. Monty and Laval with Primo. Monty's going to be waived, and I think you lose him if you waive him.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Chris, the problem with Kravitsov though is he's playing in Russia right now in the KHL, so I don't think he'd actually be able to leave.
Oh, Kravtsov's in the KHL?
Yeah, he's playing in Russia.
Oh yeah, he won't be able to leave.
Yeah, he won't.
Any of the Russian players in Russia playing now, they're not coming here right now. Was it you telling me? Tell him what. Did you confirm any of that? What you told me? Were you able to?
Kind of, sort of. I don't know. It's interesting.
Tell everybody what you told me.
Shock me.
Tell everybody what you told me. It's very. I don't know. It's not confirmed. We don't know. But tell everybody what you told me. That's really interesting. I hope it happens.
Yeah. So I was reading that the FSB, which is basically the Russian version of in America, our CIA.
Okay, that's what the FSB is. I wasn't sure about.
Yeah, the FSB is basically KGB became the FSB when the Soviet Union
okay,
fell.
okay.
Supposedly, higher ups in the FSB and Russian elites supposedly are plotting to take out Putin. I don't know how true it is, but
I hope they do.
I mean, the FSB has also been leaking a lot of information to Ukraine, so the FSB clearly is pissed off. I mean, Russian elites are clearly pissed off, so who knows? But it's interesting.
Yeah, that would be something. Get rid of Putin once and for all. They got to do that. I mean, that's basically what they got to do. I mean, basically.
And supposedly, the guy that would then become president is the current head of the FSB. But again, who knows? But it's interesting. And like I said, it wouldn't shock me because the FSB has been leaking information to Ukraine to help them because they're not happy.
Let's hope. All right,
that's been confirmed that the FSB has been leaking information.
Well, no, I mean that they do this. All right, back to hockey. BL 34. Do you want Price playing 50+ games, coming off everything he has dealt with? Why 34? Not the oldest. Like if he's healthy, yeah, I do. You saw how he played in the playoffs last year. You did see that, right? Yeah, I do. I want him playing as not overplayed, but yeah, 50 games. That's about right. As long as
if it's Sandwich, Kravitsov can't come over here. So
yeah,
that's probably why nobody even approached him for him.
I'm higher. I'm still higher up. You're farther down there. Jeff, Price and Allen have trouble playing a whole season. They don't have the depth in goaltending to let Allen go. I don't know. I don't know that I 100% agree with that, but I think you're. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I don't see them both being here next year. Apparently, Grimes, he is. He's here. He wants to stay here, and there's a reason why he signed the contract he signed. He said, and I have no reason to not believe that what he said at the press conference, a month ago, was inaccurate. Yeah, Francis, I think most people are in favor of that.
I think everyone whose name isn't Vladimir Putin.
Most people, yeah. Most people in the world are in favor of that. Yeah, well, sandwich egg. Yeah, I see the comment now. Yeah. I still don't think Lafreniere is available. So, Drew for Lafreniere straight up. Yeah. Call New York. Ask if they want to do that. Do I think Weber's LTIR will head to a team along with Petrie? So Petrie essentially costs nothing, and we get more out of it. No, I don't. First of all, here's the thing. Weber is you're only gonna use Weber's LTIR money if you're up against the cap. So if you're a team trading for Weber's LTIR money, you're a team that's up against the cap. It's the only way it makes sense. Otherwise, you're taking Weber and you can't do anything with it. You can't use LTIR money, I don't think, unless you're up against the cap. You're not using it. So think about that. Apparently, Price requested a trade. Grimes, I did not hear that.
I don't think Toffoli requested a trade either.
If it's Toffoli you're talking about, I doubt that.
Mm-hmm.
New York probably wants a first-round pick for Lafreniere. No idea. That, and once again, sorry, that's my nighttime pills thing. You're assuming Lafreniere's on the block. I don't know that that's confirmed that he is or isn't. Teams below the cap can use LTIR money. Are you sure? There's no need to use it if you're below the cap, though. That's my point, maybe. What do you? If you have cap space, you don't need to use LTIR money. If I'm wrong, explain to me how I'm wrong. I don't know how that would be wrong.
Oh, Joel Armia, very nice. Very, very nice.
Grimes, I think you'd have to prove that, what you just said there about two scores, Armia. Wow, nice. And Marchand was on the ice. Yeah, lovely. Grimes, you have to prove that, I think, to show me where insiders said that he requested a trade. I have not seen that. CMAC Russian elites might not hate him as much, but regular Russian people, I think, do.
Oh yeah, yeah they do. I mean, there's been over 10,000 people arrested for protesting the war. So I mean, yeah. But like
Jeff,
that's what
though,
I mean. Like what I read. Like I mean, the high-ranking FSB people, his like some of his top military guys, and the high-ranking oligarchs are, I
well,
guess,
yeah, because
somehow
they're being
plotting with it.
sanctioned. That's why.
Yeah.
Jeff, you don't need to use LTIR money to get cap relief when you're only up to the floor. You got tons of cap room. You can't use it for that. The only time you can use LTIR money is when you hit the
Good save.
when you max out the cap. Other than that, you don't need to use it, so you can't use it.
Off the pipe.
I saw something recently last week where no, you cannot use Weber's contract. If he's on LTIR, his contract doesn't count to get you to the floor. It doesn't. You can't do that. And how do you put a guy on LTIR and get the money to use when you
Rich.
have cap room? Hey, Rich J. Well, Arizona got somebody, so Arizona's not interested in Weber anyway. I don't know how you use it, whatever. It's beyond me. I don't know where you get the benefit of LTIR money when you don't need it. So you're talking about something else, I think. If a guy is on LTIR, right, you're getting he doesn't count on your roster as far as floor. So you guys got to check that. I think I'm right.
Yeah, basically, like if he went to a team like Arizona or something, they wouldn't put him on LTIR.
Well, you don't, yeah. Okay, in that, so then
In
Weber
that
wouldn't.
case, but like in
I'm
a case
saying,
like with the Canadiens, they'll
no,
put
I'm
him on
saying,
LTIR
so
for the cap relief.
he's not on the LTIR. It's not the same. You have him there to be on the roster. He's to take you up to the floor. Yeah.
Yeah. Or you trade him to a cap strap team.
So we're both right. We're both right because you can't use LTIR money, IR money, unless you're at the fucking capped out.
Yeah.
Don't apologize for the swearing. Please don't hold it against me that I said FUCK. Yeah, Jeff, that's right. You just have a contract. Yes. CMAC, I just said that, and they won't have him on the LTIR, though. And you know what? I don't know enough about it, so I'm not going to argue about it anymore. I could be wrong. So I'm not going to do that. We're in the third. I realized that we're 4 minutes into the third period. Language. That's what we're all speaking. We're all speaking language.
Well, that could have been scary.
Moonlight put out Barron will get a chance to play with the Habs once he arrives, according to Hughes. Almost 5 minutes gone now in the third. For everybody watching who's just getting here, we're not doing play-by-play because we're too far behind online here. So
Well, I'm
our
too far
apologies.
ahead. You're too far behind.
Yeah, we're both too far apart, and we're just not doing it tonight.
Ooh, ooh, ah! Anderson just couldn't corral the puck.
Let me get into that. Larry, yes, they are leaving the arena. That is well known. He could bring them into the hundreds in the arena if he ends up in Arizona. I like that.
Yeah, I think as of right now, the Coyotes have to play at Arizona State next season.
Yeah, 5,000 seat arena. They're having the arena renovated, so they're definitely going there. This game has sort of,
And it's funny too, because
mellowed out.
Arizona State has a D1 hockey team. Scheduling is going to be really weird for their weekend games.
Yeah, I guess, eh?
That's like, how are you even allowed to keep a franchise if you can't like afford to pay for a professional arena?
Ask Gary Bettman. Gary Bettman says it's fine because it's only temporary. Melon, I'm curious. Why do you predict Wright will be a Kraken? Because you think Kraken will finish last in the league? And what's going to guarantee the Kraken gets first overall pick is what I would like to know from you. Yeah, Jeff, that's a good point. I've said that before. They barely get 5,000 tickets sold anyway, so at least it'll be full. It's not a brand new arena. It's a rebuild. It's a what do you want? A retrofitted arena. It's not a brand new arena. I wouldn't be surprised, Moonlight, if there are going to be games where they don't sell out. Or at least it's not full there.
Mm.
Well, rest in peace, Fred Walker. I never heard of you before, though. So. CMAC, $20 to go to the game. All you can eat. How does the all you can eat fit at the game? It's what I don't get. It's not like it's a restaurant that you're going to. I don't get that. Anyway, you can explain that one. Gary says Kraken will be picked for number one. Yeah, I'm not that much of a conspiracy theorist, Melon. Sorry. Not to that extent. Hey, Captain. Yeah, but in Ottawa, they're not giving you apparently all you can eat of something. I don't know of what though. I mean, it could be all you can eat at the petting zoo.
Oh yeah, BL 100%.
Yeah.
So stoked Trevor Story's coming to Boston. So stoked baseball's back.
Hey,
Drouin, very nearly.
have a good one, Larry.
Good night, Larry.
Dang. Oh, yeah, the Bruins guy just backed into. He backed into him. You're gonna go after the guy for that? Okay, I thought the Bruins guy was going after him. Can Montreal hold on and take a win here? Wow, I can't believe we're up 2-1. Who got the second goal again? I'm don't remember. Why can't I remember the second goal for Montreal? Was I talking my way through the second goal and didn't even acknowledge it? No, I don't remember who it was.
It was Armia.
Armia, that's right, the Armia goal.
Shorthanded goal too.
Yeah, I forgot. 200 level seats are all you can eat? Where? Like, where? What is that? I never heard of that before. Like, seriously? But what are you eating? Are you eating the seat?
Poutine.
Like, I don't understand what
they have
the
to have
food
friggin'
is.
poutine at the Bell Center.
No, it's not here at the Bell Center. It's not here. But wherever it is, what are they giving you? You're going to a hockey game. Where's the all you can eat stuff come from? Where does it come from?
Oh. So you're talking about the Bell Center. I'm like, I hope they have poutine.
No, I think it's Arizona. It's for the Coyotes. Too much puffing? You'd think so, but it's not as much as you think. I know how many I start with, and yeah, it's not as many as you think. They can't be whatever you want, all you can eat. It can't be. They got some really nice restaurants. Like if it's Montreal doing it, they got some pretty good food there. It can't be all you can eat on the ticket price, too. No. Grilled rattlesnake. Hot dogs, maybe? Popcorn, like maybe something like that, but
All you can eat poutine?
the Desjardins section is all you can eat. Well, that's the Desjardins, the bank, is a bank. So those tickets must cost.
Oh, Caulfield's in the box.
Those tickets ain't $20 if that's the case.
Oh, Rick, it's all you can eat poutine.
All you can eat hot dogs. I can see that. And you're talking about I guess that's a whole section, but it's just that section. It's not for the whole arena.
Why popcorn and hot dogs?
The private boxes are also. By the way, the private boxes, I do believe, because I've been in there once or twice. Yes, you can order what you want, and they bring it to you.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But how do they not have all you can eat poutine? I'd be all over that. They have to have
I don't know.
poutine at the Bell Center. How do you not have poutine?
They have I don't know how many restaurants. They have a few restaurants there. So which one's giving you all you can eat? It's not all of them. There's no way. Or they go out of business. The only thing I can think is the hot dogs, where you get the Bell Center hot dogs. There, you might be able to all you can eat there.
Oh no.
What?
Oh, Romanov got hit in the face. He's down.
Oh, I didn't get there yet.
He's back up. Stopped by Allen. He is.
That didn't look too bad. Honestly, that didn't look bad. Did he really get hit in the face?
That's
It didn't look like
he was
it.
down for a while. He's still down.
No, I get it, but it didn't look like it hit him in the face, though. I think his leg.
Oh, yeah.
It looked like it hit him low, not high.
Oh, I was thinking because of the way he had his hands, it might have hit him high, but
No, look at it. I'm pretty sure it's low.
he's good.
Yeah, right in the shin.
Yeah.
Probably hit him on the side where there's not a lot of padding.
Yeah.
And that guy took a hard wrist shot, so yeah, it probably hurt.
It's okay. He's
not
Russian.
probably.
He's tough. He's machine.
He's tough. He's from Russia.
He's a Russian machine.
Tough. Give him some vodka, send him back out.
Oh, what a stop by Jake Allen. Wow.
It's a post.
Oh, is it post?
I heard a ding.
I couldn't tell. Ah, damn, just out ahead. Oh.
Getting exciting here on this power play, finally. Jeff, yeah, that is a good deal for sure for that section. And it's limited amount of seats. It's not like everybody gets it, so I can see that. You can't do it for the whole arena, though. But still, Melon, just that all the food places just give you a free, like, all you can eat. That doesn't sound right. I can see there's sections that they, or the boxes and stuff. Yeah. Anyway.
Wow, another save by Jake Allen.
I hate being behind in all this shit. I'm not there yet. I don't see this big save. There's a big one with a pad. Big pad save.
Nice save.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how they do it. Does 7-Eleven have all 7-Eleven the store? The corner store? I don't know. I have no idea. We don't have one here. I don't think we have any 7-Elevens. Allen holds on. A little over 6 minutes left in this potentially the game. Couche-Tard is, I guess, basically, you're right. Is Quebec's 7-Eleven? I mean, I guess. I don't think so much anymore, though. I don't think there's as many Couche-Tards as there used to be. So it's just your corner depth. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is, doesn't matter. They're all overpriced. So it doesn't matter. They're all ridiculously overpriced, too. On almost everything. Jeff, you're talking about here in Montreal, Circle K, that's here? The 200 level. Box seats. So the boxes, the boxes you can get. If you're sitting in the boxes, the executive boxes or whatever, you're getting. They're expensive, and you're getting free food for. Yeah, I've been in there. I want to say at least once, and you got whatever. You get whatever they come and ask you. Do you want anything? And you can order. I was once there for an Expos game. I got these tickets
wow,
from a
this is
radio
like the first
station.
Bruins game ever. The save of the game didn't go to a Bruins goalie.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry about that.
I was at an Expos game where I had the same thing. Didn't know, won these tickets and got all beer and hot dogs and fries and whatever, whatever we wanted, as much as we wanted.
Wait, Rick, you said this was at a Washington Nationals game?
Yeah, it was not. It was at the Rio team, the Expos.
I want the Expos back. Like I've told you that. I really want them back.
Yeah, they're not coming back. Unfortunately, they're not.
You gotta stop letting that get you salty about baseball.
Yeah, I'll never not be salty about baseball.
But you love baseball.
Yeah, used to. Past tense.
What if the Expos come back?
But it's not happening, so.
But if they did,
You could also say, what would you have a pet unicorn? But there are no unicorns, so can't have one, so it's the same thing. Under 6 to go. Well, about 5.5 minutes now left. Bruins are up by 10 shots on Montreal. DeBrusque's hurt. He just signed an extension today. I hope it's not serious for them. Puerto Rico wants their Expos back. That was just so stupid when they were doing that. Was it Puerto Rico? Yeah, it was Puerto Rico.
What were they doing?
They were playing, half their games in Puerto Rico? It was stupid.
No, I do want the Expos back, though. I think it'd be great. I really do think it'd be really good for baseball.
Lucas, they're not getting closer to coming back. That's been nixed in the bud. Not happening. Done. Done like dinner.
We're not, at least not splitting games between Tampa and Montreal, but I think the Rays should just relocate.
Yeah. And then if they say, well, we're going to relocate to Montreal, then the league will go, well, oh, look, we found a reason why you can't do that. That's what'll happen. So screw the Major League Baseball. I don't give a shit anymore. I don't care anymore. Carolina trying to become Montreal, getting KK and Domi. Yeah, Max Domi got dealt to Carolina. So he's a hurricane.
What do you think of KK's extension? 8 years, 4.8 AAV.
Overpayment. What's he done to deserve an 8-year, almost $5 million deal? I mean, that's ridiculous. It's Carolina saying, "Oh, look, we didn't do that for spite. We really like the guy." Yeah, bullshit. I mean, listen, they may feel that he'll earn it over the next couple of seasons. He didn't do anything this year to earn that. What did he do? He has 23 points this season. That's it. Or at least
That's true.
Last week he only, and he might have more now, but no, that's an overpayment if you ask me.
Oh, Lucas wants an NBA team in Montreal.
What's that? Lucas Watts? No, yeah, people are talking. I don't care about basketball either, so I don't.
I
No,
mean,
doesn't do anything for me.
you got obviously the Canadiens, but then you got CF Montreal and MLS. You got the Alouettes in the CFL.
BL, I think sometimes you don't hear what I say. I didn't say I don't want the Expos back. I said they're not coming back because the Major League Baseball don't want them here. So that's what I'm saying. I still love my Expos, but they're not coming back. Major League Baseball can go screw themselves for the way they took them and the fact that we're never going to get a team again.
I wouldn't say never.
The fans didn't show up after the fire sale in '95. I don't blame them. And yeah, I mean, the stadium was a problem, but they were going to build a new one. So it wasn't going to be a problem. So that those two reasons, Jeff, are bullshit. Absolute bullshit. That's propaganda by Major League Baseball. That you're talking about the last bunch of years here after the fire sale, '95. People got tired of the bullshit of what they were doing, and they were afraid to spend any money on the team for 10 years. Of course, people weren't showing up anymore. I lived here through it. I know the big days and I know the big years, and we showed up. So,
The
yeah.
Expos have a
I'm
good
emotional
fan base.
about my Expos. So, yeah, you can see the passion. But screw Major League Baseball for the way they took them. And for the things they
the
said
Expos come back, if
about
the Rays
Montreal
relocate
after.
to Montreal, the attendance ain't gonna be a problem. The Rays are very good, but they get no fans in Tampa.
Well, Montreal, we showed up.
Nobody goes to their games, even though they're wicked good.
To the tune of a few years at 2.5 and 3 over 3 million for the season. That's damn good draw, especially back then. And we showed up, and everyone can go suck it, man. Now, seriously, I'm pissed off about what happened here with the Expos. They took my Expos. Ah, damn it. Tied it up with 2:59 left. Damn it.
Allen thought he was going high, but he went low.
Damn it. Yeah, Allen should have had that. Where did that go? Over his pad?
No, he thought it was going high. Clifton shot it low between his legs.
Oh, did it go between? Okay, I wasn't sure. No holes, no goals, right, Jeff? 2 UPs if the Expos come back. Yeah. What would they do with UP? That's why the Expos aren't coming back, because of UP.
I mean, if the Expos didn't leave, the Canadiens wouldn't have a mascot.
Tario, I guess, sort of. No, I take the Expos back, but they're not going to bring them back. It's not that I don't want them coming back, but they're not coming back. The Major League Baseball nixed the idea. It's not happening. It's off the table.
I wouldn't say it's completely off the table, but they're not going to. They nixed the idea of splitting games, but
right, that's off the table. That ain't happening. It's got to be some new idea.
The idea of potentially relocating the Rays is not off the table.
Where are you going to play anyway? Where are they going to play? They probably now lost the second spot they had. I don't think that's going to be around. So it's not happening. We shouldn't talk about it. Just pissing me off for what? Now, it's not really pissing me off, but I am emotional about my Expos. I like that. Lewis says, the Expos could get Poopy, UP's evil brown twin. I like that. Poopy. You'd have to spell it differently, though. It would be P-O-O-P. I mean, let's just, make it what it is. Bob, not true. When the seasons overlapped, yes. Right? At those points when they overlapped. Once the Canadiens were done, man, the Expos season took off. So I don't agree with you. And no, man, we supported the Expos big time here. Big time. And they just badmouthed us
CF
afterwards.
Montreal has a pretty big fan base too. They just won the Canada
Who
Cup.
Cares? So who cares?
Yeah, I like soccer.
Yeah, good for you.
You get the Alouettes too, and you have the Canadian. You have Canadian.
Yeah,
football.
Canadian football. Yeah, but boring. Seriously, big yawn. No, sorry. I'll defend.
Does Montreal have like
over
a club curling team?
I'll defend Montreal over. It looks like we're going to overtime, by the way, boys. I'll defend Montreal over the Expos, and oh yeah, I was a part of it. I was going to a few games, at least a few games every year, and followed them religiously.
To me with the Red Sox.
Red Sox suck. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, we only have the most World Series since the beginning of the.
I know, suck, man, suck.
Since the beginning of the 21st century, but yeah, we suck.
You do. You just don't know it yet.
No, I usually go to like 8 Sox games a year. I go to a bunch, and then I usually go when they make the playoffs.
Yeah, Jeff, I don't know the answer to that, but I still not. It's a sour taste in my mouth over what happened. And at that point, it's the management. They wouldn't spend any goddamn money on this team or take any chances. And that led to nobody going and all that. So, yeah. It's not just MLB. It's not just MLB. I blame Claude Brochu big time. And Jean Coutu. Jean Coutu was a big part of it, and he was afraid to do anything. And at the time, I remember he was a big drawback for that they wouldn't do anything. It was based on the fact that he was always the vote to do nothing and don't take chances. So Jean Coutu, the pharmacy group there, the actual guy, and Claude Brochu for selling the team the way he did when he sold it. Fight.
Oh, 4-on-4, I think.
But who's fighting with McAvoy?
That was Jake Evans.
Evans? Evans shouldn't be fighting shit. He takes a punch to the head. Yikes.
I know.
I'm a negative Nelly. Yep. Why are you here if you think I'm so negative?
It's 4-on-4.
It was not
hockey.
94. 94 was the strike. 95 was the fire sale, and that's when it ended. Well, yeah, Bob, on that you're right. Yeah, definitely. Boston got a power play out of what did I see happen? I can't remember now.
It's 4-on-4.
I'm all worked up over the goddamn Expos now.
It's 4-on-4.
Oh yeah, there was fighting going on, right? I didn't see the original.
Well, what are they going to do in overtime? Play 2-on-2?
No.
No, I mean, they probably could play 3-on-3.
No, if there's penalty stuff, it'll go 4-on-4 in overtime.
Okay.
But Jeff, if they'd have paid for a new park and put that team in a downtown park, the attendance would have been there. They would have made their money. That's where that they didn't take that chance, and that was what was missing here was the stadium. We weren't happy with the Olympic Stadium. It's a horrible place to go watch a game. Never mind that it might fall down on your freaking head. So it required a downtown stadium. They had everything. Everything was set to build a stadium. And
was it really that bad? You went to a game, you had to worry about the stadium falling on your head?
Yeah. It's not a joke, man. I know it sounds it, but it's not a joke. Not that it happened often, but yeah, parts of that stadium fell while people were there.
Jesus.
Nobody got hurt, but yeah, not something you want. Like, yeah, I was there a few times. Believe me, I was constantly, when I was anywhere where there was cement over my head, always looking like, okay. And you felt it too, like, like, I hope it doesn't fall on me. For me, anyway. And then at the end, when they weren't so great, but the reason I didn't go was I wasn't going to that stadium to watch. I'm not taking a chance. Nope. I used to go there only to buy tickets for the scalpers. I had friends that were scalpers, so we'd go line up, and then you get tickets, and you go back 20 minutes later with a different hat and a different coat on, and you go get more tickets, and you get till they said, "Hey, you've been here before," and then you're busted, and you can't get any more that day. So yeah.
Did you scalp?
No, we knew the scalpers. My dad was friends with all the major scalpers here in Montreal. I never paid for concert tickets. Like I never went to get concert tickets or game tickets at the box office for myself. I just got them from these guys.
Oh, it's 3-on-3. Yeah, so it'll be 4-on-4 when penalties are up.
No, if it's 3-on-3 now, it won't be. It should be 4-on-4 now if there's penalties involved. No, although they're offsetting, so I guess they go to 3-on-3.
That's game.
That's not. We didn't win.
Marchand.
Goddamn Marchand. That's too bad. Well, I made the right call for my fantasy goalie. I had Swayman and I took Allen out. So as far as that goes. By the way, Matt, I promised everybody I would rub this in. You got skunked this week. Habs Guru skunked you 19-0. Did you know that?
I haven't even looked.
Yeah, 19-0. I don't think I've seen. That's the first time this year I saw that. So, yeah, sorry to inform you, but not really that sorry. Screw you, Brad Marchand. Of course, Marchand's gonna win it. Anyways, listen. Listen. It's not so bad, right? We remain on the bottom.
Oh yeah,
we got a point out of it. Listen, we got a point out of it. Actually, we tie Seattle. We're tied with Seattle for the bottom, unless they're playing today, which I don't think they are. Yeah, celebratory dance. Keep it. Well, there you go. Jeff's happy that Jeff's not a Habs fan. He's happy Marchand beat us. Everyone give it to Jeff there, GGR. Boo, Jeff. Savard had a decent game, Bob. I don't know. Armia too. Gallagher not here, not fair. He can't defend himself. Petrie gonna go in the offseason. Drouin, I don't know. 2 games now with Marty St. Louis. I can't say I've seen a better that I'm seeing a better Jonathan Drouin than before. So, but it's 2 games. Give him a few. Not tied with Arizona. Arizona won their last game. No, we're tied with Seattle. 2 points behind Arizona, and so I think anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. Hang on, let me look here. I'll tell you. I'm going to tell you. Give me a sec. Let's see. You're right. We're tied with Arizona, Seattle, Montreal, 3-way tie for the bottom. You are right. Who was that again? Who was right now? I don't forget who it was.
Guinea Dadonov got traded.
Moonlight, you were right. Bob, that's a pretty good point. If you look at Calgary, where Toffoli just went, he's playing third line wing. And I think you're right. Drouin probably, on a team with 2 good lines, he's a third line winger. Steve Daniels, are you saying because I'm vaccinated, my blood is made of sludge? Are you really trying to say that in this chat room? Like, really? Yeah, that's what it is. And guess what else? Apparently, I'm going to get AIDS because I got vaccinated. And other things, too. Yet, I don't have anything. So, stop with that garbage about the vaccine, please. Since you have no proof. I'm going to look that up, actually. I might have seen that, Jeff, urinating tree. I like that guy. I like urinating tree.
Oh, shit. Dadonov might not actually be traded.
Yes, don't do. I shouldn't do cardio, Steve Daniels. It makes sense. Yeah, I shouldn't do cardio. It's going to kill me because I got vaccinated. I'm going to believe that. Woohoo, right away.
Justin Barron's going to play when he comes over.
Apparently, Hugh says when he gets here, he'll probably see some action.
The Dadonov trade might not go through, I guess. Did you see that? Dadonov got traded to the Ducks, but I guess the Ducks, the Knights, and the league all forgot he had a no trade clause, like a no trade list, and the Ducks were on it, and everybody forgot about it. So now
Who's that?
Dadonov.
Who? Dadonov. Who? Everyone forgot about Dadonov.
They forgot he had I guess the Ducks are on his no trade list that he submitted because he has a no trade clause, modified no trade clause or whatever, and everybody forgot about it. So now there's a problem with the trade because if he doesn't approve,
wait a second.
It's weird. It's on Twitter right now.
Steve Daniels is saying, if I can gather this, Gallagher will never play again. Proof is out there. That's what somebody's actually in this room saying because he was vaccinated. He'll never play again. And the proof is out there. Show me the proof, buddy. I want to see. Inquiring minds want to know. Randy, I hate losing to the Bruins, but hey, I hope they don't sweep us. We got one more game. I have no idea. I don't follow soccer. This is a hockey channel. I don't know, you might not have noticed. Grimes, because they couldn't trade him. So they're not telling him, yeah, we couldn't trade you. Go home. Just go home. We don't want you around. Doesn't work like that. Hako, I'm only going to disagree with you on this way. A player that scores 50 points pretty much regularly, 50 points, it's not a bust. I don't care. It's just he's not a bust. He might not be what you think he's going to be, but he's not a bust. Come on. If that's the case, send me more busts that go score 50 points in this league regularly. I'll take them. Randy, Nate Schnarr, I have no idea. I never heard of him before today. Yeah, myocarditis. I don't want to talk about that because myocarditis, you got more chance of dying from it, having COVID, than from the vaccine. That's a fact. Get your facts straight. Soccer players are dropping like flies. Matt, did you know that? All from getting the vaccine, they're dying like they're just dropping like flies. Like that wouldn't be reported everywhere. Steve Daniels, do me a favor, take your misinformation and go somewhere else.
Myocarditis is from COVID, not the vaccine.
Yeah, I know, but no, it's not that it can't happen. It's very rare, but it's a lot more likely from getting COVID. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, Eddie Rodriguez, who pitched for the Red Sox, missed the whole season because he got myocarditis.
Hey, boys and girls, I'm Dr. Nick. Yes, that's who I am.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. I don't do voices well. Yeah, just think about that there. You're gone. Bullshit with his frickin' misinformation. Bullshit. Habs Guru, not only Avril Lavigne, apparently Dave Chappelle. That's not Dave Chappelle. That's a clone. Hey, Bob, have a good night. Thanks for being here. Yeah, Grimes, I was saying, Drew hasn't had the reaction to Marty St. Louis I was hoping. He wasn't a ghost, but he wasn't great.
Well, I think I'm going to head to bed. I'm quite tired.
I'm a bully. Oh, God. BL. Yeah, okay, I'm a bully. I'm a bully. Because I don't get bullied from misinformation from people in my room that I run, that I have the right to do that. Yeah, I'm a bully. Habination is a combination of clone lizard person. Yeah. Welcome to QAnon live stream. They look like my lighter's green. Isn't QAnon green? Hako, please stop with the misinformation. You got no proof of that, so shit. Stop with it. Yeah. Love the misinformation tonight. Matt works. Matt gets up freaking early. Yeah, Matt, and he gets up early in the day. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm up. I've been up since like 6:30.
Me too, actually.
We're freaking busy today too. Holy smokes!
Yeah, I've been. Man. I had a big day today. So I'm gonna leave when this is done. I mean, anyways, I'm getting people mad because they don't like me being a bully about misinformation. So, you know, what can I do? Habs can compete with any team in the league. That I agree with. They might not beat every team, obviously, but they can compete now.
Oh yeah.
Lucas, there you go. Lucas got the vaccine, has a second. Be nice, and you can say Dick has a second dick. Not bad. Can satisfy 2 girls at once. Two girls at once. Or guys, if you're into that. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
BL, I don't think Edmonton. I mean, I don't think much is going to amount to. Like, I don't think Edmonton's going to do much. Sorry. Colorado, on the other hand.
Colorado and Florida.
Colorado is going to be pretty deadly out there. I would think.
Yeah, they're gonna love Lecky. I'm kind of sad to see him go, but they're gonna love Lecky.
Yeah, I think so. Habination, you're probably gone, but I just noticed it. Have a good one, buddy. Anyways, I'm going to take off in a minute, too. I want to thank everybody for being here, even... I'm not going to say the nutcases, but I might have said it. Everybody, anyways, thanks. Appreciate it. And I apologize if I was bullying. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be. What's that with Romanov? Why would you think it'd be awkward for Romanov? You don't know how he feels about it. He might stand with Ukraine. I don't know that it would be necessarily awkward. Well, Jeff, yeah, it is a side effect, but it's a side effect for certain age groups. But if they get COVID, they are way more likely to get it. That's the point. So while it might be a side effect for certain age groups, it's a worse. They would get it worse, or I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, if they got COVID, right? So sorry, I still don't buy it. So yeah, so I'm not, that's not misinformation saying that. But athletes that are in their mid-20s and 30s, I don't know. And I don't know where athletes are dropping like flies. If athletes were dropping like flies, I would hear about it. Sorry. So maybe make the term, a couple of athletes died from it. That's possible. There's a certain percentage of people that are going to die from it too. Yes, that's possible. But say it right. Amen, brother. I'm in a weird mood. Sorry, people. I am in a weird mood. Been a long day. And I am going, I'm maybe a little bit insane right now at this point. Yeah, Steve's back to, he's going to give me more shit. Yeah, that's normal. It's normal. Yeah. Yeah. At least I'm not full of conspiracy fucking theories. Blah, blah. What's 11:30 start time? Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go in a minute anyway. BL, right. And he's had 3 shots. So at the same time, he's had COVID 3 times, had 3 injections. He scored a goal tonight, didn't he? Doesn't look like he's dropping like flies. Anyway, I'll tell you this. Because I've had my 3 shots. If I die from the vaccine, I promise I will apologize. I promise. I will apologize. If I die and they say it's the vaccine, I will come back and I will apologize to you guys. No, Steve, I'm not listening to your proof, so you can go suck it. Something's causing the drop. Maybe lack of restrictions. I don't know. They're not dropping like flies. I've seen nothing about this, so sorry. And when there's proof, scientific proof that links it to the vaccine, okay. But I'm not listening to some crazy QAnon person telling me that that's what it is. What's that symbol there, Steve? What is that? A goat? A donkey? A jackass?
Sheep.
Is a sheep. I'm a sheep. I'm a sheep. It's a possibility that you guys are the sheeps. We'll see who's the sheep are in the end. Anyway, enough of that bullshit. I'm not. You don't have to pray for me. Praying does nothing, because guess what else there is nothing of? There's no God either. Yeah, I said it. Lefties, that you calling me a lefty? That's funny. Yeah, I'm a lefty. Yeah, I'm a lefty. Like, you know me. I'm a centrist. You know what a centrist is? That's me. Oh, Steve. You know what, Steve Daniels? Fuck you. And I'm smiling. I'm not in a bad mood. I'm sorry. I don't take that kind of shit from idiots. Anyway, so that we ended this on a really fun note. Didn't we? Wow. You know what? I tell you the truth. At this point, with everything, I wouldn't have thought that this would happen again, that I'd have to deal with a guy like that. You know? Listen, Jeff and I don't agree on things, but we could still talk. Even now, we could still talk about it and don't have to hate each other over each other's point of view. I wouldn't have thought I'd have to deal with something like that again at this point. And calling me a lefty, man. I'm not a lefty. My God. That's funny. Anyway, we're ending this on a really fun note. So, yeah. Hopefully, I still have subscribers for the game on Thursday. We got a game on Thursday. That's the next game. It's Florida, right? It'll be our first look at Ben Sherratt in a Panthers uniform.
And Claude Giroux.
And Giroux, but I'm more interested in Sherratt. But no, I mean, we'll take a look at the new Panthers lineup. So that'll be pretty good. And I should have a video out in between then, although I have a busy day tomorrow. So Wednesday, I hope. And that's it. So hopefully you guys will stick around and stay talking Habs fans, even though you might not have liked what I said tonight. I apologize if that's the case, but that's how I feel. So have a great night, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Thanks, Matt, for being here. Absolutely. And yeah, we'll see you next live stream on Thursday. We might see Steve Daniels, but it won't be in Steve Daniels' name because I blocked him. And that's it. Have a great night, everybody. Stay safe till the next time. Peace out, y'all. And I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Ciao.
Night all.
Oh, go Habs, go. Can't forget that. Bye, everybody. If I could find my cursor, there it is. Ciao.